Good afternoon, fellow traders. It's Black Coffee Trader coming at you here on a Monday afternoon. Sluggish day, one trade. This should be a pretty quick update. Had a small green day, very small green day, up $600, basically $40 per account. On a day where the NASDAQ sold off, all markets sold off this morning, and then we just went sideways for the rest of the day. There were a couple of setups I was looking at. Here's one. We had a bit of a bear flag happening here, and it looked like we were going to get a break and clean retest of a prior day low, but that didn't happen. That ended up being a fake out, so I was glad I didn't take that trade. The same type of a setup occurred on the Dow Jones. I was looking at that. This was the one I was most looking at. I really thought this could have a chance, but we were really just kind of channel bound. After that morning sell-off, we were really just kind of channel bound, and I just didn't trust it. So this was a case of just reading the price action correctly, or basically I didn't like the price action today, and I just decided to not take that setup. I mean, we had a break of it, a break of the prior day low, and we had multiple candles holding here, and it looked like it was going to roll over, and it simply didn't. It was kind of a fake out move. So I'm pretty happy that I did stay away from the markets, honestly. So the trade I took today was on the Russell of a break and retest. My initial was a break and retest here of the prior day low. And I didn't take the entry until all the way down here. I really wanted to make sure we get some follow through on this move down. But as you can see, I mean, I really just ended up with a small little scalp for $40, and the last contract I was stopped out break even. And what happened is, as we had the little flush, and we couldn't get down to where I wanted to be. I'm like, my first stop, like our first target is typically at 1 hour. So if you look at this ratio here, my first profit target was somewhere right down here, just below these lows, and we just couldn't get there. So I finally took it off there, and then I moved my stop down to right here, this previous wick high. And then I actually just manually killed the trade as we came back up there. So now, hindsight is 20/20. Could I have just left this stop and been okay with taking a loss, a small loss, and just holding it? I could have. But at that point, I was really wary. I was not convinced of this sell-off this morning. For some reason, I was just not convinced. The last couple of days that we've had these sell-off moves, I've just felt like it's a fake, and we're going to go back higher. Now, obviously today, that didn't happen. We just went completely sideways. I do wonder what's going to happen in the overnight. Are we going to rebound and go back higher, or is this thing going to bleed off lower? But I took the trade, got out of there with a little win, and I really just kind of stayed away. Now, again, we had a very nice break and retest. Bigger picture, if you look at the big picture, right there was a clean break and retest of PDL. But we really didn't go for too much further than my initial trade. I mean, I could have got a little bit more if I had re-entered that trade somewhere here. I mean, the entry would have been very similar. I probably would have easily gotten to a 1 hour here, which would have been nice, and could have left my stop sitting, and I could have survived this, but I really wouldn't have gotten too much more. So I'm not that sad. I'm really not sad. I think the better play for me was just to stay away. Obviously, the break and retest strategy that I use is typically the best, or it is the best, when you have a move like we did this morning. We just unfortunately didn't have any really good setups at a key level that I was comfortable taking, and so I really didn't participate in this sell-off in the morning. But hey, I'm happy with it. We got another green day. I've just been trading so well, and I'm very, very happy with that. So a quick look at TradeZella. I've got the month loaded up here. So for the month of December now, we're up 7,200. We got a 62% win rate. Average win to loss is about a little over a 1, which is pretty much right in my wheelhouse. This is actually pretty good numbers for me. But we are, obviously we got the holidays here, and I'm not sure how much I'll be trading once we get down into the Christmas, New Year's time frame. So we got this week and probably a day or two next week, and that's probably going to be about a wrap for me. Depends on what the market looks like these first couple days, the last week of the month here, I might take some trades, but we shall see. But the thing that's really nice is if you look at this month up $7,000, and if you go back to last month, let's go to last month. Last month for the entire month, I was at 7109. So I'm a little bit ahead of last month, and we still have about a week to go. So hopefully I can continue to build that. Obviously, last month I had a very high win rate, 71%, which is really high for me. But I've put together a couple of nice months of trading. So I just want to keep that going. And yeah, that's the game plan. So the key for me, and I've talked about this before, the key for me is just to take my setups, and like a day like today when the market is not behaving like I like it, just stay away. There's no reason to trade. There's just no reason to. The other thing that's a huge win for me, I know it's not a big deal to many of you, but it's a big deal to me. I've had these accounts for quite some time, and if you look, all of my drawdown is now back above 2,000. So some of these accounts were in a pretty bad shape or pretty low position, a couple of months ago. When we brought them back, I've got most of them above 50,000. The newest one is at a little over $800 in profit, 50,000. Where's it at here? 803, right here. This account, 50,803. And so, hey, we're on the right track. We just got to keep this thing going and just continue to stay disciplined. I think that's the big thing for me, is just to make sure we stay disciplined. So yeah, that's the long and the short of today. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Thanks for following along. Appreciate using code BCT where applicable. Take Profit Trader, great deal going on with Take Profit, Lucid. Don't forget that Apex sale is ending tomorrow. The 90% off is ending tomorrow. So if you're trading with Apex and need evals, don't forget about that. Use someone's discount code. If you don't use mine, that's fine. If you do use my code, thank you. I appreciate that very much. And again, thanks for following along. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day. We'll catch up with you on the next one. Take care and so long.